What what's good, Homero? Can't read the last name, but what's good? What up, Fear XZ? What's good, everybody? Hey, y'all remember to like the video on the way in. I had a rather productive day, physically anyway. Pretty productive day physically. Shoot, I did my boxing workout, you know what I'm saying? Got some good work in the boxing gym. Uh ran 6 miles in 49 minutes and 38 seconds, I believe. And after that, I did my upper body workout. Came home, drank my protein shake. So I'm sitting at 150 right now, which is very good. I fight at 152. So I think it's going to be pretty easy for me to stay at weight as a welterweight. What have you guys accomplished today? I'm just dying to know. TikTok could be very wishy-washy sometimes. So I be going to work. Uh, I would I would like to get into boxing. I'm 15, weigh 145, but I just want to do it for fun. I'm just nervous though. Bro, honestly, there's really nothing that can get rid of that nervousness you feel. You honestly just have to jump in and do it. Like I wish I could tell you a way to get over that nervous feeling and tell you that, there will ever be a point where you're not nervous, but I'd be lying to you. It's in boxing, you're fighting. You see what I'm saying? You're fighting somebody. And there's people that die from it. People get knocked out. You know what I mean? So you're never gonna not have a little nervous energy when it comes to boxing. That's just something that comes along with the sport. And I always tell people like it takes a special type of person to even want to box in the first place. Like most of us are crazy. Like we have to be because why would we sign up for something like this? Hey, what's up, Kelst? I'm about to make me a BCA's drink so I can do some muscle recovery and all that good stuff. And then I'm gonna make me some red meat tonight to prepare myself for tomorrow. Tomorrow is spar day. So I mean, back to you, Homero. It's a really aggressive sport, bro. So I mean, don't count on ever just being completely comfortable with it. You know what I mean? Like it's thank you, Fear X. But yeah, like don't ever count on getting over that nervousness because it's not realistic. You know, nervousness means you're ready. Think about it. Think about the things that people do when they're nervous. They do like you surprise yourself. Just the way I look at being nervous about something is this is an opportunity for me to step outside my comfort zone and do something I'm a little scared to do, you know? Like nervousness is a good type of fear. Like it's gotten to the point where when I feel that type of nervous energy, I don't even perceive it as nervousness. Like I'm more so anxious, you know? Like I'll be ready to go, you know? So it's like eventually you're gonna get to that point where you're just ready to go. Like it's nervous, it's the same nervous energy, but your mentality is different. Your mentality is now telling you, hey, like, you know, it's go time, let's go. You get hyped and excited for it instead, because excitement is nervous energy. You know, it's all about your state of mind. How do you feel about it? You know, a lot of people perceive being nervous about something as being scared. Just because you're nervous about it doesn't mean you're scared. It's not what that means at all. 9 times out of 10, you're just ready to get it in, you know, get something done. I could have sworn I had a little bit more energy drink in here. Yeah, y'all, you know, it's more of a lifestyle for me now, though. But I know it's something I can't do for long, just because it's already starting to affect me a certain way. Like I'm way more aggressive now, and you know, sometimes like I just like my patience with BS or people that I feel are trying me, it doesn't go very well. Like I get aggravated way easier than I used to. You know, I definitely used to react to my aggravation quicker, but now I feel it a lot quicker. And I don't know. It's just like in my adult life, I had gotten a handle over that side of me. You know, and sometimes I thank God that that's happening to me now, just because I'm older and I'm more in control of my reactions to things. You know, because Lord knows that things can go very bad when we're upset. You know. Us young people, we don't think about consequences when we're upset. What's up, Damon Length? He said, hey, brother, tomorrow match me 100 push-ups. Already did 100 today. Nervous. It's just letting you know you're doing something you thought you couldn't do. Appreciate your content. Keep up the great work. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, and Damon is right. You know, that nervous energy means you're on a level you never thought you'd get to, and just the pure excitement of knowing, like, dang, this moment, if I don't blow it, something great can come out of it. And more times than not, something great does come out of you shooting for the stars. You know what I mean? Because that's really what you're doing. You know, I can say that I've sparred professional boxers. You know, not too many people can say that. Like, yeah, man, I've gotten in the ring with pros and didn't get knocked out. You know, there's not too many people that can say that. There's other pros that get in the ring with pros and get knocked out. You know, so even if I don't go as far as I'm hoping to, I've still gone further than most, and that in itself is an accomplishment. Just the simple fact that I'm doing a sport like this is a big deal. Because I know there's a lot of people that would crap their pants if they were in my shoes. I basically just put like a bunch of stuff that's like loaded up with vitamin C and like the B vitamins, stuff that's good for your liver, your kidneys, and then stuff, of course, that's got electrolytes in it. You know, I just fill up the bottle with ice, put that stuff in there. Of course, I put my BCAAs in it, just because BCAAs make the world go round when it comes to muscle recovery. Yeah. Then I shake it up. What up, Murder Man? Oh yeah, let me go ahead and make this account moderator. All right, you are now a moderator, Murder Man. Thank you so much, FearX, for the 99 cents. Much love in that super chat. Much love. Y'all go show FearX some love. FearXZ. Bro, when I tell y'all, like this lifestyle, this healthy lifestyle, like bro, it's been a while since I've been like this cut up, you know, just really like toned up, healthy, energetic. I can run for miles and miles at a very upbeat pace. You know, I hardly get tired of doing anything. You know, I have the energy to get up early in the morning. I sleep like a baby at night. I don't get tired while I'm cleaning and stuff like that. Like, honestly, your physical health can honestly help your mental health. I appreciate that, Bruce. Bruce is one of my favorite students, y'all. Very well behaved guy. But yeah, these right here are very, very, very important, especially if you guys take any type of muscle recovery supplements. Like, even though your body naturally produces it, when you add that stuff into it, you got to remember your liver and your kidneys filter out things. So when you're adding on the stuff that your body already produces and gets filtered out by your liver and kidneys, you're putting extra stress on the liver and kidneys. So you have to do kidney cleanser support and liver cleanse support, and then milk thistle extract in order to keep those organs healthy so that they don't give out on you. And then I take my omega-3 oils just because that's good for the heart. So you're always going to have a good, healthy heart, no matter what. I got to do better about keeping some of these drinks cold. Okay. This definitely needs a little bit more water. Hit the like button, everyone. Yes, indeed, Murder Man. What's good, Patrick? He said, I just smashed the like button. I appreciate that, my guy. But yeah, man, I can't wait until I'm doing this type of stuff full time, guys. Like I feel like it's my calling, but I don't, you know, obviously this can't replace my career right now because, you know, I'm not as financial stable as I would need to be in order to replace a full-time job. We're just speaking to the masses and informing people on how to take good care of their bodies. Even though this is my favorite thing to do, you know, I gotta wait for my time. It's good to see you too, Patrick. You know, I'm you know, just rolling, man. Just keeping this whole fitness thing going and keeping up with my boxing skills are getting up there. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. So when that ice melts into this, more refreshing. The reason why I put so much ice in it is because eventually that ice is gonna melt and turn into water. So it's also to hydrate me, you know. So not only am I getting like the vitamins and stuff I need, but all the water I would need for the day is getting in my body too. And then taste it one more time. Yes, indeed. I'll put this right in here. Okay. Get this cup full of ice. Sip on some cranberry. Cranberry juice also helps with liver and kidney cleansing. I got multiple flavors of cranberry juice and stuff. Anybody who knows me knows I could be a bit of a health nut sometimes. Everything I drink has to be loaded with ice. What's up, the Black Bunny? Yes, I'm a boxer and I train people in boxing. And then, I get on YouTube and inform people about boxing as well. Boxing just happens to be the sport that I'm in right now. So, and I happen to know that a lot of people are interested in the sport. And the only reason that they don't get involved in the sport is because of the fear of the unknown. So, whenever I get on here and I talk about my journey, it's kind of to let people know, like, hey, if I can do it, you can do it too. And you can do whatever you put your mind to. You just have to be courageous and be impulsive. Like I think sometimes we forget how good being impulsive can be at times. I'm not super well known just around Dallas. And the reason I'm known around Dallas is because I've sparred like a lot of people. And probably because of the social media stuff too. Yep, yep. Hey, did y'all see that crap with Jake Paul and Ryan Garcia? Jake Paul's an idiot. Like I am starting to believe that, yeah, I honestly do. Now, do I trust what the media is saying about COVID? No. So I'm kind of just playing by ear and trying to wait until more information comes out because, a lot of people are smart enough to know, what sounds like BS and what sounds true. Just based off of what we witnessed ourselves. Like I've definitely seen some people get sick, so I know that it's real because people are dying from it. But I don't know. I think the politics situation, I don't know. Like these politicians will do anything to sway the people in a certain direction. So I really don't know what to think. All I know is I don't want to get caught up in a situation to where I'm regretting not believing something or believing in something too much, you know? So I'm kind of just playing it by ear. Sometimes when I'm too honest, it gets me in trouble. But you know what I'm saying? I didn't get on this platform to lie. So, you know what I'm saying? You guys get my mind when I'm on here. No question. Anytime you're touching, what happens? Don't judge me. Just don't waste my time. No question. I am one subscriber away from having 9K. Crazy. I wonder if any of my TikTok folks came out this way. What were you saying about Jake Paul? Oh yeah, Jake Paul. Jake Paul thinks he can beat Ryan Garcia in a boxing match, and I think he's gonna get tore up. I think he's gonna get ripped to bits. Oh, I see, Black Bunny. But yeah, bro. Like I don't. Yeah, he is a clown, bro. Like I don't have any faith that Jake Paul can beat Ryan Garcia. I'm sorry, and I don't care how much bigger he is than him. It just he doesn't live the right lifestyle to actually be a boxer. And you know, I'm no angel, but I train hard. And I mean hard. I mean, y'all know how I do. But I'm sorry, Jake Paul ain't finna do nothing. He doesn't have a good enough jab to beat Jake Paul. I mean, to beat Ryan Garcia. He thinks because his jab was good enough to beat that one weirdo. Like he beat up a lot of people that were smaller than him. Like, why would Jake Paul fight Deji? Deji is way smaller than him. Yeah, some YouTuber. He calls himself the social media king, and I guess he feels like that's equivalent to what Ryan Garcia is capable of. Come on, dude. It trips me out how detrimental these people are willing to be to themselves. Like you're really willing to put yourself in harm's way to prove a point. And I mean, as a boxer, I'm putting myself in harm's way too, but I'm a lot more prepared than Jake Paul is. You know, our president has COVID. What do you think about that? I don't wish death on nobody, so I hope he recovers and, you know, the election goes the way it's supposed to without any further interference from COVID. You know, do I like the guy? Nah, but I don't know. I feel like I'm a better man than wishing death on somebody. Murder man said you're president. Yeah. Yeah, I feel you on that, V Queen. Like it just that's just not in my character to be like, you know that. I mean, he definitely asked for it with what he was doing, but yeah, I don't want the guy to die, bro. You know, it's you know, like having a big heart is a blessing and a curse. Let me go ahead and go make this red meat. Crazy, like a lot of people don't even realize the benefits of eating red meat the night before sparring. To be honest, bro, because of everything that's been going on, and because of the two candidates we have, I look back at the people that died for fighting for our rights to vote and just for us to be seen as equal citizens, seen as American citizens. Neither one of them would vote for either one of these candidates. You know, both of them have a history of racism and pedophilia and all that good stuff. So I just I can't vote for either one of them. And I'm one of those people where I don't believe in selling my soul for politics. Like if it goes against my moral code and my beliefs and my integrity to vote for either candidate, neither candidate will be voted for. So I'm probably going to vote for a third party. And people will say, "Oh, that's throwing away your vote and all this stuff." But the thing is, though, that mentality right there is why nobody that campaigns with a third party ever wins. Because everybody is constantly like, oh, well, these are the two main candidates on the ballot. You got to vote for them. You got to vote for them. It's got to be one of them. We didn't think like that. I guarantee you, people that are actually for the people would get into office for once. But these puppets for the elites can't deal with it. Can't. You know, everybody just acts like because one guy is worse than the other, we must vote for the other one. No, they're both trash. They've done some messed up stuff. Like messed up. Not like robbing a gas station or a liquor store or, punching somebody in the face. Like, dude, these dudes is messing with underage women and they're responsible for multiple murders. They've committed war crimes. They've committed crimes against American citizens that nobody talks about because they're powerful enough to hide it. You know what I mean? I just I'm not voting for neither one of them. My soul is way more important. Not to say that I'm judging anybody that is gonna vote for them though. because, obviously as human beings, we all have different opinions. But yeah, I'm just not going to do that. Yeah, libertarians sometimes seem like the best vote. Speaking of what you're saying or describing, do you have any thoughts against the riots about the Black Lives Matter? I feel like there's a lot of people that try to change the narrative of Black Lives Matter by provoking violence in peaceful protests. Because I've actually been out there with groups, because I live in Dallas, Texas. I live in downtown Dallas. I've actually been out there with groups that are doing peaceful protests, and people that are not even with us will all of a sudden show up with masks on, hiding their face. People that aren't even black, and they'll start doing stupid stuff, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, Black Lives Matter is doing this and that, yada yada yada," and I'm tired of that because everybody wants so badly to believe that Black Lives Matter is so evil. The whole idea of Black Lives Matter is, hey, you guys are killing us over broken taillights and over routine traffic stops. Most recently, somebody was killed breaking up a domestic dispute where a man was beating a woman. He saved her and was shot by the police. But an openly racist white male can go shoot up a church, get escorted out of his house when he's considered armed and dangerous, no guns drawn on him. He's given a bulletproof vest, and he's taken to Burger King before they book him. You see what I'm saying? The guy who shot up the strip of Vegas, like these guys aren't seen as threats. But I could be sitting in my car with both hands on the steering wheel, and the moment they find out I have a license to carry and that there is a weapon in the car, they're unloading the clip on me. Or if I have a cell phone in my hand, they're unloading the clip on me. If I'm running away from them, they're unloading the clip on me. But they don't do this. I've seen white men take the cop's taser. Take the cop's taser. I've seen a white man chasing cops, swinging on cops, and they don't get shot somehow. But we could be face down with our handcuffs behind our back, and they'll kneel on our neck and kill us and tell us to stop resisting. You don't have to do this. I'm handcuffed already. Put me in the car. There's 6 of you. Put me in the car. But you can't do that without killing me, though. Come on now. But everybody's so worried about Black Lives Matter. Me putting tape over my mouth and just to represent the fact that they try to silence us every time we go out for peaceful protest, or Colin Kaepernick taking a knee. Yes, I've been arrested before. I've been swung on by cops before, just for being outside while people were fighting. So I know exactly what it feels like. They, at the end of the day, we all know where police officers are policing derived from and what it originally used to be for. So I feel like there's definitely a few people that still believe that that's what it should be, and they're trying to uphold that. Because if not, why are the numbers of Black lives being killed so skewed? Why is that number so high and all the other numbers are so low? We don't have a higher resistance rate at all. It's not like all Black people resist arrest. And we definitely aren't the ones that take the tasers and try to tase the cops, or swing knives at cops, or refuse to put down our guns in front of cops. We don't do that. A boy murdered two people, and walked right past the police. They had to go get him later. You know what I'm saying? So people can say all they want. Oh, well, Black Lives Matter does this and another. No. People that are trying to destroy where the original goal and the original idea of Black Lives Matter are the ones that are doing that dumb stuff. There's videos all over the place of cops literally like driving to blocks where the peaceful protests are going to be and planting bricks there. And then people, undercover cops, are going there and destroying buildings and leaving. This stuff has been caught on camera. Caught on camera. It's a narrative. They want to change the narrative. And the sad thing is people want so badly, well, racist folks anyway, people want so badly to believe that all black people are just these crazy, bloodthirsty, violent people and all this stuff. It's like, it's almost like you guys really just believe that even though it hasn't happened in over 500 years, at like of this slavery and discrimination and segregation and us being treated unfairly, they for some reason, some people just really believe, you know, they're gonna enslave us, they're gonna try to get even with us, our families are in danger because of these violent, vile, evil black people, right? We're clearly better people than that. We weren't doing it during slavery. We didn't do it after slavery, where all black business owners were being hung by trees and killed just because they had the nerve to own something and take care of themselves. We're not doing it in the era we didn't do it in the era of NWA, where a bunch of people in the streets of Compton and Inglewood were getting beat up by the police just for the hell of it. And we're not doing it now, even though every other day we see black people get killed while unarmed for no reason. So why the hell is the world trying to paint this narrative that black people are just so evil when we're not the ones doing the killing? We're the ones getting killed, but you somehow blame us. Oh, well, that unarmed black man with handcuffs shouldn't have been resisting arrest. He'd still be alive. How the hell am I resisting arrest when I'm face down, handcuffed, asking to breathe, asking you not to kill me? How is that resisting? And then when it's blatant and it's clear that that black man is murdered or that black woman was murdered by the police, all the people that want to say, oh, well, he was resisting arrest, y'all are silent on those situations. You'll never condemn the police when they're wrong, but you're so quick to give the police an excuse whenever they kill somebody, if you can find one. And half the time, they're pathetic excuses. Well, look at his track record. Look at the crimes he's committed in the past. Okay. Well, Donald Trump has committed plenty of crimes, and y'all worship this man. Y'all worship him. After everything he's done, after all the things he said to and about women, y'all worship him. But that black man you've never met in your life, don't know anything about, besides the narrative that's painted on it, of him after he's dead, that's all you know. But you're willing to judge harshly enough to say that man deserved to die, just because you don't want black people to be upset at the fact that somebody that looked just like them died, because it makes you nervous for some reason. And what's really disturbing to me is a lot of people will side with the murderous, power-hungry, evil, disgusting cop that does it and not feel an ounce of guilt. Not feel an ounce of guilt. But I gotta feel bad for being mad that somebody that didn't even have a gun, was handcuffed, face down, was killed. I gotta feel bad because I'm upset about that. Those skinheads, those neo-Nazis, and all those people show up to all their protests and Black Lives Matter protests and try to intimidate us with guns and stuff, and the police are never worried about them. They're the ones with the guns, but y'all are never worried about them. Y'all don't show up to their protests and spray them with tear gas and shoot rubber bullets at them. Y'all come shoot us when we have fucking signs. When we have signs, not a single weapon, a microphone and signs. Y'all toss women on the ground. Y'all shoot teenagers. But you won't show up at all to a protest, a violent protest, where these crazy punks go to college campuses and beat up the students. Did we forget about Charleston? Apparently we did. Y'all don't never want to talk about that stuff. Y'all don't ever want to talk about that white man that drove that car through a Black Lives Matter protest and ran over multiple people. Y'all had nothing to say about that. He's not a thug. He's not a criminal. But the people that are risking their lives to protest because another person that looked like them died, they're thugs. Come on now. Y'all care more about Colin Kaepernick taking a knee during the national anthem than you care about somebody who commits crimes against U.S. vets. You know how many soldiers, people that served, that were vets in the Army and the Navy, Marines, have been killed by cops because they're black? You talk about how patriotic you are and how Colin Kaepernick taking a knee is disrespectful to the soldiers, but yet you make excuses for the cops that kill these soldiers for no reason. You don't care about them, but you're so patriotic. So it doesn't matter that that black man that was killed, it doesn't matter that he served the country. Instead of looking at those credentials, you'll go look up his criminal charges and stuff if he has any. By who, Black Bunny? By who? By who? And that point right there is neither here nor there. It's the simple fact that we're killed while unarmed. It doesn't matter if a cop said that. Who cares if a cop said it? Where's the proof? I need to see the proof that's happening. But that's still neither here nor there. The fact of the matter is, when a white person is killed by cops, they don't put the person's old MySpace or Instagram pics of them holding up the middle finger and paint them out to be a thug. They don't do that to them. They don't pull up their prior history and say, "Oh, he's a thug" and all that stuff. Yeah, and I'm gonna need way more proof than you just saying a cop said that. I'm gonna need way more proof than you just saying, "Oh, a cop said it." Cops lie. You know how often cops lie? And to whatever cop said that, I can bring up multiple cops that'll tell you otherwise. So that, that's faulty. I know multiple cops that'll tell you otherwise. I know black cops and white cops that'll say otherwise. Like, why is it that when we complain about our people being killed, a white person's response is always, "Well, what about black on black crime? Oh, white people are killed more." When we say Black Lives Matter, y'all say all lives matter. Why would that even need a rebuttal? Why does it offend you that black people are saying, "Hey, Black Lives Matter"? Whenever people wear pink and support breast cancer, nobody says, "Hey, colon cancer. What about colon cancer? Why are you guys donating all this money to help fight breast cancer? What about colon cancer? What about skin cancer? What about brain cancer?" Nobody does that. But when we say Black Lives Matter, y'all have to say, "Well, all lives matter." Okay, so let me ask you this: if all lives matter, why do we treat Chinese people like trash because we think that they're to blame for COVID-19? When 9/11 happened, why were we rebuking all Muslims and blaming all Muslims? Anybody with a turban was a threat to you. Oh, but and during Donald Trump's campaign, oh, build the wall, keep the illegal Mexicans from coming over to the country. It didn't matter that the kids were being separated from their families. Well, they should have followed the rules. So you say all lives matter, but everybody who's shouting and screaming all lives matter have already proved that nobody's life matters to them but their own. Because every time something happens, whatever race that person is, their whole entire race is condemned. You've done it to people from third world countries, Asians, Hispanics, blacks. So when you're out here screaming all lives matter, what the hell lives are you guys talking about? What lives are you talking about? No, it's not over a guy dying. It's over black people getting killed on camera, unarmed and handcuffed on a regular basis, dude. The hell is the matter with you? See, people like you are the problem, dog. And then the funny thing is, these people have the nerves to say that they're Christians and they believe in God. Would God tell you, would God say, oh, you guys are really this upset? You guys are really this upset about a guy dying? No, God wouldn't say that. So why are you saying it? If Christian belief is we should be in the image of God and strive to be more like God and Jesus Christ, if that's what you're trying to do, then why do you guys care so little about innocent people being killed for no reason in the streets? How can you call yourself a Christian, let alone even a good person? What you just said makes something wrong with you, bro. You guys are literally taking this seriously over a guy dying. Really? No, we're mad about the 400 plus years of slavery. The fact that after slavery was supposedly abolished, we still had segregation and we were still seen as third class citizens. We didn't have the same rights as everybody else. And we were still being killed and nothing was being done about it because we were seen as inferior to the white man. And now, even till this day, we still have to watch people get killed over nothing. People who have kids, people who have families being killed for no reason at all. That's why we're upset, bro. So if you don't get that, yes, something's wrong with you. If you can see the same thing happen over and over and over and over and over and over again and still not notice it's happening, yes, something's wrong with you. You're the most oblivious person in existence because it's no secret, bruh. Everybody knows it's happening. Dude is tripping. And the sad thing is the simple fact that black people have to explain why other black people that get killed didn't deserve to die. We have to prove that the person didn't deserve to die. But the justice system says innocent until proven guilty. But if I'm a black man that's pulled over, everybody's automatically gonna assume I did something. Everybody's automatically gonna assume I did something wrong. It's probably to the point where even if you're just saying on TV another black person was killed, you're going to assume, oh, he was probably resisting. It's crazy. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a black guy. I grew up without my parents. Last summer, not this last, the summer before this past summer, I saw my mom for the first time in 26 years because she was locked up. Same as my dad. In a system where somebody who committed more serious offenses than them were let out because they didn't look like them. Can't nobody tell me nothing about the justice system and fairness and equality and all that stuff. I know how the world looks at us, man. And y'all don't got no sweet thoughts about us either. Most confusing thing for me is this narrative that we're so dangerous. We are so dangerous. You know how little how small the number of thugs and bad black people there are compared to the rest of us. I mean, obviously people don't, because I wouldn't even be having to explain this if people did. I appreciate that, bro. Got to eat healthy. Gotta prepare myself for a big day tomorrow. Being that I'm risking getting my head taken off. And I don't want you guys to mistake my passion for me being specifically mad at anybody on this live stream or whatever. I'm just sick and tired of what people that look like me go through on a regular basis. And the fact that, do I think anybody on here is being racist? No, not at all. At the same time, I feel that the idea of a black man and, the things that happen to black men are deserved, like it alters your state of mind. A lot of people have altered state of minds because everybody wants to paint this picture that somebody with brown or black skin is just dangerous. It's been programmed into our minds for the longest. Back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s and 90s, only characters or roles you saw black people playing were either very foolish character roles, butlers, the submissive best friend, or the criminal. We never got dignifying roles, which is why Bill Cosby was such a big deal. We just so I don't even blame all the people that believe bad things about us, just because it's really all media has forced down everyone's throats for years. We I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like that all lives matter slogan, y'all should write including black lives at the end of it. Yeah, that's a good one right there. Ryan Long said, like Chris Rock said, black people have to fly to the same shit a white man can walk to. You know, we gotta run to get 1 acre while a white man could walk down and get 10. You know, like how rich a black man has to be to own land is crazy. Crazy. When you think about all the people that own prominent buildings that generate millions and millions of dollars a year, you got to look at your Jay-Z's of the world, your Floyd Mayweathers of the world, people that have more money than any 10 millionaires. You know, Jay-Z's worth $1 billion. Mayweather is worth 800 million. You know, it's not like there's a special blueprint. It's crazy how much people have to do just for respect. Yeah. Like whenever like and for those that think that, you know, people just hate Donald Trump for no reason, that's not the case. When you see Hispanic families that went about things the right way, but they still have to go to those camps anyway for verification, that's messed up. When they have to be separated from their families because their kids were born here, but they weren't, that's messed up. You know? And the funny thing is, when black people complain about what goes on in this country, people will always say, if you don't like this country, leave. Okay, well, Hispanics that come to America didn't like what they were going through in their country, so they left and came to America. And the first thing you decided to do was send them back. Who cares what they're going through over there? They came here, the land of the free, for opportunity. We're the greatest country in the world, but the first thing we did was send them back. Now I'm making some mushroom steak and spinach. Just a quick fix. And you know the crazy thing is like there's a lot of times where like videos I've made have been shadow banned because it's a little too raw or cutthroat or whatever. I don't care nothing about that. Because at the end of the day, the people that heard it are gonna remember it. At the end of the day. It's crazy how like the rules and guidelines only apply for specific things. You can say whatever you want about that politician, but that other politician, that's off limits. Shadow ban. They disrespected him. You were you can they didn't shadow ban any videos about Bill Cosby. You say whatever you want about Bill Cosby when he's being accused of being a rapist and all this stuff, but when you start accusing people like Anthony Weiner, who's been found out is one, or Joe Biden or Donald Trump, oh, that gets censored. I don't go for consoles because you got to pay for a subscription for a PC. You don't really have to pay anything. Like, oh, y'all talking about games. It's sad because between black people and Mexicans, we're the most disrespected, but Hispanics are so scared to say something because they want to take their kids away or they might, yeah. It's like, dude, like, why is it that one of the most prominent working classes has to go back to their own country? Like, I'm sorry, but there's a lot of grunt work that Hispanics do that other people do not want to do and would not get done if Hispanics were not in this country. Irrigation systems would turn to shit. Construction would turn to shit. Sanitation would turn to shit. Why in the world would you get rid of the main class that's mainly responsible for keeping the country clean, sanitation, buildings, irrigation? Y'all know what that is. Why in the world would we try to get rid of them? Why? It makes no sense. No sense whatsoever. Who's going to do it when they leave? Not none of these rich people that are telling them that they need to go back to their country. Tell you that for sure. That's for sure. And I honestly think like this because I've been broke before. I've had nothing before. I've been physically assaulted by the police before. I've been given tickets for things that I didn't do before. I had to go to court, fight the case, and end up winning. I've been through all that. But you know, people just want to believe that you're just talking at your ass when you say certain stuff like this because they haven't experienced it themselves. You know, I just want to know if we have all these freedoms, we have the Bill of Rights and all these amendments, why do we not have the right to be upset? We have the freedom of speech, but every time we say something, we're like rebuked for it or assaulted behind it. I seen one guy get punched in the face for having a Biden 2020 sign. Man was cold cop. And he told the guy he didn't want any problems. Dude hit him anyway like a coward. Do you make a lot of money where you're working or average? I mean, I make a good amount. I'm comfortable. But then again, I'm a guy that grew up poor, so it doesn't take much to make me more comfortable than I was in the past. I can live off of almost nothing. But I'm very far from rich, if that's what you're asking. I'm not considered upper class. I'm part of the lower middle class. which probably at some point in time would have been considered middle class or upper middle class, but it's not anymore because our economy is nowhere near what it used to be. What got me into boxing was I was a hothead. I got in fights a lot. And at one point, I was doing street fights to make a little money to help keep me on my feet. And once I got a good paying job, I decided to go legit because it was like, hey, I've been doing this stuff. So like, why not see how I can go if I'm, legit fighting instead of the shit you can get in trouble for. And here we are. I knew if I started cooking in front of you, somebody was gonna tell me to do a mukbang. But honestly, I'm kind of turned off to the idea of mukbangs now because I've been seeing like a whole bunch of videos of like people eating bulls and walruses, private parts and stuff like that. That's nasty. Like, I'm not trying to shame people for what they eat, but come on now. And it's like they smack it up until the private starts squirting out pee and then they eat it. Like, that is nasty. I live in Texas. So as you can imagine, like the crap we go through when we protest out here. And the protests always happen right outside my building. I've had somebody tell me before, like, bro, you got to be careful about what you talk about when you go live on YouTube because people get killed behind the stuff that you're saying. I get that, but at the end of the day, I feel like those people have a certain platform where they have certain people listening to them, or they have certain credibility. I don't think I'm a big enough person for them to feel the need to kill me. Because I mean, when you think about it, look at my audience, Like I don't like my number of subscriptions isn't even fully captivated by the stuff I talk about. So it's not like I'm talking to millions of people because it took almost 600 videos for me to get to a couple million views on YouTube. So I'm not really considered a big platform. So I don't think they would pay me any mind until I got like as popular as, say, Kanye West. The first option is to completely destroy the character of the person that's talking the way they're talking. And if that doesn't stop them, like if people are still like, oh, well, I still love this person, and there's a large amount of people that still support that person, then they usually result to, okay, well, how can we kill this guy or how can we kill this person? I'll do a house tour when it's like a little better prepared. This past weekend, I had a lot of people over, and a couple things were, turned over and made a mess out of. So I got to get it back together. You know, I honestly wish that more people that had bigger platforms would say the things that need to be said. But I mean, I also understand why they don't want to because nobody wants to face what could possibly happen. My favorite football teams are the Raiders and the 49ers. Oh, okay. Yeah, that news about Cam Newton was very unfortunate. Like him catching COVID. It's really scary when professional athletes catch it because it's like, dang, like nobody's immune. It can happen to anybody. And like nobody's gonna ever feel safe from that crap. No, I didn't watch the game. Like to be honest, I haven't been keeping up with a lot of stuff I used to keep up with. See, almost all my people got it. Wow. How about them Browns? And Cleveland Browns. A lot of people were saying that the Cowboys were like confused during the game. I got an Android. Is it morning where you are? No, it's past midnight. It was because everyone in my family had essential jobs, so they have to stay open and people wouldn't follow directions to stay safe. Yeah, that crap is going on all over the world. And you know, when it comes to these politicians, they care about their money. So any way that they would lose money, they're not letting those places close down. Golly. Yeah, but to these politicians, It is. Best believe they had procedures to protect themselves. Donald Trump just didn't follow the rules. Usually around this time. But whenever I get into like engaging conversations with you guys, I stick on. Especially like whenever I get fired up about the topic. Like I remember whenever I was going back and forth with people about the Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder fights, like I was staying up like till 2 o'clock in the morning, going on and on about it. I don't know. The way I see it is like this is what I plan on my future being. So I'm working until this blows up. I've been boxing for a couple years. Yep. I was saying that same thing, Jackie. And Biden got tested and doesn't have it. So that ought to put into perspective what's going on here. No, I don't have GoPro. Does anybody know how to figure out TikTok's algorithm? Yeah, Murder Man, you know how that goes. You know how that goes, bro. My name has to blow up a little bit more before anybody really cares what I'm talking about. No matter how truthful I am. Yes, I have TikTok. My name is the same on TikTok as it is on here, except it's all lowercase on TikTok. Ooh wee. We should have 20 likes by now. Yeah. But I know that some of the stuff I talk about it enrages people because people, obviously the world isn't going to see, things the way I see it. It's a small few people that are going to agree just because the climate we live in. Hey, you may never know somebody might be famous and might react to this video and post on their channel, and then you'll get attention. Yeah, that would be amazing, but at the end of the day, I do this for those of you guys that are already here. You know, I may never get where I'm trying to go with this thing, but at least I have you guys. You know, and that's enough. So do you wear a mask every day? Yep. Got to protect myself and my students. Yeah. But hey, despite my bravery and me being outspoken, I definitely don't want no smoke with the elites or none of these crazy people that be drinking blood and all that stuff. I want no smoke with them. I just want to be able to tell people the truth and just be real about the things I feel and not have to die behind it, you know? But on the same token, I'm definitely somebody that's willing to fight for my life. I remember when you was telling us about how when kids did not like you, they would unsubscribe. Yeah. Somebody get mad and then unsubscribe. I'd be like, dang, like that's how we do. But I think YouTube brings the petty out of people. Yeah, true that, Patrick. Oh yeah, y'all don't want to. Y'all don't want to meet him. Like honestly, I hate to think this way, but no, I'm not even gonna say it. I blow off a lot of steam, no matter how mad that situation made me. I blow off a lot of steam in the boxing gym, which is very healthy. So I'm gonna keep living my life the healthy way and not worrying about stuff that I can't control and scenarios that aren't gonna happen. There you go. If I can make that happen, that'd be great. Because outside of the ring, I'm going to prison. Put me in a situation where there's rules and regulations, and I'll be okay. I won't be able to make any dumb decisions that might ruin my life. But confrontation in the streets, that's no good for somebody like me. Cause I'll make the mistake. I will. Dang man, that's unfortunate. There's a whole lot I could do with a donation like that too. Man, if you guys ever go to like Young Pharaoh's live streams or like Omi and the Hellcats live streams, they be donating them dudes like $500 and stuff. Um, I have 11 tattoos, but yeah, it is, bro. I was watching this channel that I'm subscribed to called Tech It Realm. Dude is a genius when it comes to numbers. Like he just knows everything about numbers, like the equivalence of money. Like he's constantly giving like these interesting facts about having a certain amount of subscribers on YouTube. And he basically put in perspective the fact that when you're somebody that has millions of subscribers, at least a good 100 to 200 out of a million subscribers are going to be millionaires. So if you make somebody that's a millionaire like you and love what you're saying and want to support you, they're gonna donate a lot of money on your live streams and stuff. So it's like because a lot people like me, I'm a small channel, so whenever I see people donate like $500 on a live stream, and I'm just like, dude, this dude just got paid $500 for a live stream that's probably only gonna last an hour and 30 minutes to 2 hours, but they like him that much and they have the means to give that type of money away, you know? Oh yeah, most definitely. Battle rappers be getting rich. But I could flow, I could rap a little bit, I could write too, but I don't know if I have enough of that to like match up to a battle rapper. You know, I got a couple raps and stuff on TikTok. Oh yeah, most definitely. Like YouTube will take a percentage of that 500. You'll end up getting like 300 or something out of that 500. YouTube takes a cut of everything. That's why like a lot of the big YouTubers, they put their Cash App on YouTube. Hey, I know somebody hook him up. He got dumb cash. Dumb Money, Mr. Beast. Oh yeah, like honestly, he's the guy that probably everybody wants to be friends with. Recently, I started writing a lot. IDK, what I'm gonna do with it though. Honestly, I feel like whenever you're passionate about something, God will give you that answer, Jackie. Because from what I know about you, you're a very artistic person in everything you do. Like you just have a unique way of looking at everything, and that'll go a long way. When you're different, your blessings hit different, a lot different. Yeah, Black Bunny might be right. Cause Mister, like, I'm just like, how does this dude just have this unlimited source of money and he's always giving away ridiculous amounts of money? Like anybody who will just give away hundreds of thousands of dollars to random people he doesn't know is rich. Like filthy rich. He gotta be doing something. Yeah. Most definitely. I see he's got ads on YouTube now. Like a couple of his ads will pop up. Mm-hmm. But if you see every video is promotion, so he's never really giving now his oh yeah his own money. He's always giving out the money for the promotion. True that. He probably owns a business and he's getting that money from it. Yeah. You know what person is probably like the richest YouTuber of all time? PewDiePie. That nigga, I mean, whoa, shoot. Excuse my language. That dude is probably making like I think he's making like 12.5 million a month. 12.5 million a month? That's crazy. Like I would if I was making 20,000 a month, I'd be comfortable. Papa Jake, let's see. Who's Papa Jake? Hmm. Dang, he's got 6.79 million subscribers. I guess what it is like you just have to find your niche that a lot of people like, and then that'll work. That's crazy. Google said Mr. Beast is worth 18 million, but who knows? Yeah, that's as far as they know. Like I've heard people try to call his pranks fake, but people love that guy for a reason. So I don't know if it's fake. What up, y'all? New people that just came in here, please like the video. I haven't, as long as I've been on this live, I haven't really asked that much. That's probably where I'm tripping. I know whenever it comes to like bigger YouTube channels like Blue Blood Sports, that dude will be like, "Man, what's wrong with y'all? We got this many people in here, and I can't get this many likes." Here, talking about the Ireland productions. So I like Omi and the Hellcat, Young Pharaoh, Mr. Beast. I do watch PewDiePie. Um, I watch Ringside with the Lions because I like Jamel Charlo a lot and his brother Jamal. Um, who else have I been watching? Like Tech It Realm. I think that's it. Hey, what up, YT Chucky YT? No, I haven't watched him. I do like the movie Never Back Down. I'm 28. So yeah, I'm getting kind of old, but I'll say I'm still kicking. Yeah, I'm still young enough to make some stuff shake on this though, like on YouTube and TikTok and stuff. My TikTok is growing pretty fast, but I think it's just because there's billions of people on it. So when you got billions of people on a platform that are seeing a crap load of content rapid fire and everybody's following everybody because it's still a new platform, it makes it a little easier. So I'm kind of glad I caught on when I did, because I would have waited any longer, I wouldn't have a chance to be one of those guys. So right now, I think I still have a chance to be one of those guys. That's amazing. That's you're probably the oldest person I've had on my channel. I love it. I love talking to people that can spread knowledge and teach me something I don't know. How long you been doing YouTube? A little over a year. And it's had ups and downs, most definitely. Like I I've gone through depressions behind YouTube. Like when your numbers just aren't where they need to be, and you feel like your channel is dying. Which sometimes I still feel that way, just because people like channels for different reasons, and sometimes they'll like your channel for something that isn't necessarily the direction you're trying to go. No, I don't really know too well how to get views. My TV's in the living room. I don't really watch what much TV. I think my favorite probably Omi and the Hellcat. I was watching him every day at one point. Yes, most definitely. I watch both of those guys, especially Blue Blood Sports. Yeah, I wish I was getting a little more love from the bigger channels, but I've got a lot of work to do before them guys care too much for me. That's amazing. All those bootleg. Yo, bro, you got PS4 or Xbox or something live and play some Call of Duty? I do have PlayStation 4, but I don't have live right now. Bro, Cuomo has been going at it with this dude. You can just link your YouTube to broadcast and it'll work. Oh, that's how you get more views? You don't have to. Plus, I have Snap, so I can hit you up on because I can link run Warzone because it's free. You don't need PS. Oh, okay. Hey man, I still play video games sometimes. Yeah, I love it. When I play, I don't play very often either. No, he's talking about streaming on YouTube and your PS4. Oh yeah, like for gaming. Yeah, I've done that. Yeah, this I'm realizing it's just gonna be hard to blow up on any app. Like it doesn't matter what it is. So like consistency is what I'm focusing on. Just make sure content keep coming out, make sure I keep staying in touch with my audience and I'll be all right. Pretty frustrating, man. Hey, I did not mean to turn it up. I played Tekken. I got Call of Duty, play GTA, Dead or Alive, stuff like that. You can link your YouTube and PS4 and go live on here and play some games and get some new people on here. I'm gonna try that. Yeah, it's too late right now. Shoot, no, I'm still at 10. So I'm realizing that TikTok does that censoring stuff just like YouTube does. There's no way to escape censoring. Hey, man, y'all should see them live streams I do whenever I do live commentary on like big fights or like big sporting events. Those are my best. That's my best turnout. Yes, sir. I think it's just people might be bored at this time of night. No, I need to start back live streaming every day. At a certain point, I used to live stream every day. But life has gotten very busy and very difficult. I'm holding on to a lot of different things right now. And I know eventually I'm gonna have to give a couple things up. Just because I'm stretching myself a little too thin. Like I want to get my life to a certain point where I could spend a large amount of time in a household that I spend so much money on. You know, we spend all this money to pay rent and we're hardly ever home. Last time my live stream was probably Thursday or Friday. No, definitely not Friday. Probably Saturday. 'Cause I didn't live stream at all on Friday. I was busy, busy. Yes, I'm a teacher. Oh no, I train people in boxing, but I'm also a school teacher. I think it's about time I start looking at like all the TikTokers that have millions of subscribe followers and see what they did. You know, like what in the world did you do to get that popular? Look at Logan and Jake. When they first started, they were growing fast. Yeah, no, bro. I'm going slow. I can't stand it though. Like I just don't want to do the crap they did. They were doing pranks and messing with people, and I'm just not into that stuff. I don't like bullies. So for me, when you harass a person that doesn't want to be harassed and you film them, you're bullying them. I'm 1,001 subscribers away from 10K. Ah, man. Would you want to see Jake Paul versus KSI? Yeah. Yeah, people tried to bully me, but I had a violent temper, so didn't really go well. I mean, most people just said stupid stuff about me and to me. Like they made fun of me or whatever, but I never got physically bullied. Like people, I think people were afraid to actually touch me. See you later, man. Good night. Hey Derek, now that you had mentioned that $100, that's my new goal. That's my goal to earn a donation that big. I didn't even think about it until you said it. I'm a middle school teacher. I think KSI would beat Jake Paul, but some people say Jake is better than Logan. Jake is better than Logan, from what I could tell. But then again, I don't think the opposition that Jake has faced is better than Logan's opposition. Nah, he fought Deji and Gibb. Those cats are smaller than him. Exactly. I killed that. Do y'all watch Funny Mike? I think I have. So what do you teach at school? I teach physical education and health, and then a college readiness course. It's like a few extra classes I teach on Fridays. I really did this though. Yeah. If this don't blow up, you got a girlfriend or kids? Nah, I'm currently single. But I do have a son. Yeah, the person I am ain't too much appreciated. I was watching a freestyle reaction I did with Token Hip Hop on TikTok. My son will be 4 this Friday. Yep, yep. Hey man, as much as I'd love to stay on here just because like I'm really enjoying the energy and the fact that so many people are here, I gotta go to bed. I gotta be up at 6:30 in the morning. So with that being said, I love y'all and I hope y'all have a great night. I hope y'all show back up next time I get on live. I'm gonna keep doing this more consistently and hopefully we grow together. What I need y'all to do though is tell your people about me. Everybody's homework is to get 10 people to subscribe to me. I'm trying to grow, man. We real close to 10K. Tell them about my TikTok too, which is the same name but all lowercase. And yeah, with that being said, love y'all. Y'all have a great night. I'll fit in out.